10 years ago, we had a progressive sweep of the Board of Supervisor races, and it was in response to, City Hall that seemed corrupt. Willie Brown had appointed a majority of the supervisors. He at one point called them his handmaidens, said he could get 6 votes on any item at any time. And it was certainly pay to play politics at City Hall, where developers would get their projects green-lighted in exchange for their, the campaign cash they're funneling to Willie's political action committees. Well, it seems like Willie Brown is kind of back at City Hall, and the deals that have been going down with the selection of Ed Lee out of nowhere as the interim mayor, who was Willie Brown's hand-picked candidate, and the continuation of the Willie Brown politics from the 90s. I think that corruption is going to be a live political issue in this year's mayor's race. And progressives who are unfortunately now on the outs in City Hall are actually in the best position to take on corruption as an issue in the mayor's race. We're on the outs in City Hall because we've said no to corruption. 10 years ago we were sent to City Hall to clean it up, and I think that we need to get sent back again, because I am very fearful that the more corrupt style politics in the 1990s are back in City Hall, and they need to be stopped before they really get going.
Well, corruption is a strong word. I mean, could you point to some examples, please?
Well, we're only seeing the beginnings of it, but I think that the selection of Ed Lee out of nowhere with Rose Pack, the powerful Chinatown broker, basically coordinating the whole thing on behalf of Willie. She was part of the Willie Brown machine in the 90s. She is back squarely at City Hall, and it's clear that politics is coming back. One of the first big votes, a 6-5 vote at the Board of Supervisors, was to appoint Commissioner Johns to a very important commission in City Hall, the Historic Preservation Commission. He is the husband of Eleanor Johns, who is Willie Brown's longtime, confidential secretary and, basically point person at the Willie Brown Leadership Institute. So they're moving their pieces into place to recreate the machine that they had in the 90s, and unfortunately, that's whether it's legal or not, that's the pay-to-play politics that San Francisco has rejected before, and I think it's going to be live again this year.